Hi there, this is Helen Dowling from Exceptional Thinking, and thanks for joining me on this video today where we're going to be talking about something that we get asked about loads and loads in Exceptional Thinking, and that's telemarketing. Now, whether you know it as telemarketing, telesales, cold calling, whatever you know it as, what I mean by that is booking appointments over the phone. So whether you're looking to do that from existing contacts or completely cold, never heard of you before contacts, it's perfectly possible to do. Now, if you're going to do your own telemarketing or get someone like us to do it for you, what I'm going to share with you today is 3 important tips that you should be aware of before you start on any telemarketing campaign. Now, the first one is getting through the gatekeeper. By the gatekeeper, I mean the receptionist, the PA, the colleague who just won't let you talk to the contacts you want to talk to. If you're really finding trouble with getting through them, first of all, don't give up. And secondly, try and get the email address of the contact that you'd like to speak to. So for instance, your call might go something like this. Hi, my name's Helen, I'm calling from Exceptional Thinking. Can I please speak to Mr. Smith? And the receptionist will say, oh, I'm sorry, he's not available. Can I help at all? So what you can say is, oh, that's not a problem. Is it possible to send him an email? And of course, the receptionist, because they want to help, will say, oh, of course it is. And you can then say, have you got his email address? When you next call back, you can then refer to that email when the receptionist starts getting a bit nosy and wants to know what you're talking about. So replaying that call again, you might say something like, hi, my name's Helen, I'm calling from Exceptional Thinking. Is it possible to speak to Mr. Smith? Now the receptionist might say, oh, he's not in today, can I help? And you can say, oh, it's just regarding an email that I sent him. Do you know when he'll be back in? And so it gets the conversation flowing and you'll get more information from the receptionist. So that's my first tip, getting through the gatekeeper. Second tip for you is always write a script. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is for one of our clients, and we always write a script. Now, I don't like the word script, and I certainly don't mean asking how are you today. What I mean by that is having something to say, having something in front of you, so that if you forget what you're going to say, it doesn't matter. You've got that information in front of you. Now, it's really important that you don't feel afraid to go off script if necessary. So if it feels like you can have a natural conversation with that person, have a natural conversation with that person. It's a great thing to do, and we always try to do that whenever we're calling for a client, have a natural conversation. It's much more likely to result in appointments. My third tip for you is never ever give up on calling. It's really easy to do. It's really easy to kind of think, oh, this is not working, I'm sick to death of it. But, telemarketing or cold calling or whatever you want to call it is about 2 things, persistence and luck, okay? And they're all built by calling at the same contacts again. So if you can't get hold of them the first time, don't give up and call them again. Follow up with them. And if someone's asked you to give them a call back, if you sent them over some information, please do so. It's really important that you keep going with that. And that's why whenever we do calling for a client, we always make sure that we build in that follow-up into the campaign so that people do get that call back. And we often try people up to 4 or 5 times, that same person, just to see whether we can catch hold of them. And we'll also try them at different times of the day and even evening calls as well, if necessary. Okay, now if you want to have a chat with us about telemarketing, if you're thinking that sounds all great but I don't want to do it myself, that would be absolutely fantastic. Just give us a shout on 0845 644 9371 or drop me an email to helen.dowling, DOWLING, at exceptionalthinking.co.uk. You can also contact us through our website, which is www.exceptionalthinking.co.uk, and I really look forward to hearing from you soon and hearing all about what you're looking to do. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.